So here we will create a new page for JavaScript or jQuery code. So this is our new page and save it as main.js. Save. And now, so I need one more library of jQuery. So I just need to include this code. Okay, just type javascript.info and here you will have Bootstrap version 5 3.3, and you can see here jQuery library. Just copy this, copy and close, paste it here. What nonsense, why it is looking so weird? Okay, I have pasted inside a style sheet, that's why it is creating problem. So this is the style jQuery library version 3.1.1, and one more file script, and source will be our main.js. Save this file and just check it's working or not. Document.ready runs a function. So it's working or not, you can see here console. Refresh and inspect console. So you can see here I have written hello, and you can console is showing hello, means our JavaScript code is working very fine. Hello world, hello world. Okay, it is good. Just remove this, save it, and now the first thing what we will need to do, so we are going to see the ID of our email. So this is a type email and ID is user_email. So when someone focus out from this part, user_email, don't forget to give hash because it's ID, and focus out. So it runs a function focus out, and it shows something like alert working. Save it, refresh. Okay, working. And we'll call a function verify underscore email, and we have to pass an input. So var and email equals to $hash user_email dot val. So I can pass this as an input, email verify underscore email. Okay, save it and run another function. This function verify underscore email, and here our input will be email. So this function will be called, and this is the input email we have. And here I'm going to use a code like $Ajax, and URL of this will be action.php, and method will be post. Data will be data check underscore email, 1 and email equal arrow semicolon email. So this value is assigned to email, and when it returns success, there is an argument data and alert data. Save this, and here is our action page. Create the object of this class dollar object arrow. So the object equals to a new process. If not here, okay, good. If set dollar underscore post check email, this is the post check email. We have given here check email, and so fine, check email. So what it will do, first of all, need to validate our email, and for this I'm going to write a regular expression dollar reg expression and keep your eyes on the syntax. So to create any regular expression, this is the starting symbol and this is the ending symbol, okay, and in the middle of both we will write our regular expression. How it looks like a okay, lowercase letter, email address content initially a lowercase letter number 09 underscores hyphen, okay, fine, and it is a group of letters, so we have to give plus, and it checks for dot to z 09 underscore hyphen plus asterisk, and compulsory thing is at the rate a to z 09 underscore hyphen. We need to explain this, okay, and plus how it works I will tell you. Plus, and we'll check for dot to z09 not here underscore required, asterisk, here must be plus, and again it will check for dot and a to z, but this time we have to assign length, so length will be 2 to 4 like .com .in like this. So this is our regular expression, and how it works, just see an example. Okay, let us suppose my email address okay, let's go on han.16@gmail.com. this is my email address, fine. So what does it mean? This means first part of the email address is one Han, so this part can have a lowercase letter, a number 0 to 9 and underscores and hyphen. So first part can have my lowercase letter, numbers, underscore and hyphen. If you'll mention something like let's say angle less than, greater than, so it can have these things, but in valid email address these things should not be there. So this so this is for one letter. So our first letter R can be A to Z, can be 0 to 9, and it can be underscore hyphen 2, our first letter. This means, and when we add plus means it will be a group of letters. Now it can have Again it can have A to Z 09 underscore hyphen, but this time it will be a group of letter like this, Rizwan Khan. So this is a group of letters. So every email satisfies these properties. And if it plus, so it can contain a group of letters. Now there is a symbol slash dot, means it checks for dot. If there is a dot, so it will take, and if not, so it will not take. Asterisk means if there is something, so it can take, and if there is not a dot, so it will not assume this part. Means suppose there is no dot, so it will not assume this part, and there will be and this Rizwan Khan August 16 will be considering in this part. But if there is a dot, so we have to consider this part. Okay, like this. And the compulsory thing is at the rate, which we have. And next we have at A to Z 09 hyphen, so this is for the letter G. And as I told you, if there is a plus, means it means the combination of letters like Gmail, and it checks for dot if there is dot. So if there is a dot, so it will check for dot, but there is a lastly one dot, which is for the this .com, which is a 3-letter word, .com. So it will check here slash dot. So this is this, if there is a dot. Okay, there is a dot. If there is no dot, so there is asterisk, means it is not considering this part, only considering this part. If you know about the regular expression, like if you have read automata theory of computation, so you can understand this easily. And so let us continue. This is a dot, so this is the dot, it checks for dot, and if there is a dot, so it will check a word which will the length of that word will be 2 to 4. So you can see here 2 to 4, so it is a 3-letter, and it in between 2 to 4, so it may be 4, and it may be 2, it may be 3. So this is a basic of regular expression we have created. Now if we have to check if our function is preg underscore match. So you can see here it has 2 arguments. One is pattern, what is our pattern, and another argument is subject, means our input. So $pattern will be reg expression, and subject is our input. We have to take the input. $email equals to $_post email. We have passed 2 data from here. One is check email, and another one is email, which has actually our email. Save it, the email, and so second argument will be $email. So what is our target? Our target, if the email is not valid, we will not continue execute our code. So I will just put here not sign, means if this function returns true, so we'll convert it false, and we'll say echo invalid email. Okay, we'll just say invalid email and exit from the entire script. So after whatever the code after this if function will not execute. So let's try to understand this again. So our regular expression, this and email, if it is valid, so it returns true. Our email address is matched with our pattern, so it returns true, and true becomes false because of not symbol, and this code will not execute, and we can execute our further code. Okay, we can execute our further code if this function will not execute. But if our regular expression not match with the email address, so it returns false. If it returns false, then it becomes because of not signed true, and it will echo invalid email and then exit from the script. Let's see how it is working or not. refresh. Out of this, so you can see, okay, it is connected. db.php, and we have to remove else part. Save. You can see here when I focus out from here, I'm getting blank. Okay, and when I put some wrong email address, like when I put question mark, so this is not a valid email address, and I focus out, you can see here invalid email. Fine. Let's try with another symbol. Let's say this is the colon symbol. Focus out invalid email address. So whatever the wrong email address if you'll put, like this 1 1 2 3, but you have put a dollar sign and the rate gmail.com. Just focus out from here, so you can see here invalid email address. And when I remove this dollar sign, so no message means our email address is valid. I can see, and instead of keeping this thing here, just cut from here and paste verify mail. Here we have object of class process, so object arrow, and call the function verify email dollar table. Sorry, not table. Okay, yeah, we need table because we have to check the existence user info. And second thing, dollar email. So just if condition, inside condition we will write this code. Object verify email. If this function comes with some kind of value, so it will echo invalid underscore if this email. Okay, let me remove this part, we don't need. Dollar data, whatever the value comes, first we will store and then we will check. So if instead of exit from here, and echo, we don't need to echo, return invalid email. Okay, if it returns here, no need to execute this function further, same thing like exit. But if okay, first we need to check dollar. Let me check it's working or not. Return invalid email. Okay, there is a data, it's returning if data, sorry, dollar data equals to invalid email, so echo equals to same thing will happen, invalid email. If say invalid email address, as you can see I have written small letters, focus out invalid email address, but some right valid email address. Blank. else if dollar data equals to okay, so we'll do something else. Instead of giving okay, already exist. Already exists. If data equals to already exist, we'll go email already exist, and finally in else part we can echo okay. So to check it's already exist or not, we have to write if, not if, first check email already exists or not. So for this we have to write a SQL query dollar SQL equals to select id from user underscore info. Okay, we have table so select id from table where user underscore email equals to dollar email limit 1. Select id from table where user underscore email equals to dollar email limit 1. If MySqli underscore not if dollar count equals to MySqli num rows dollar SQL. Okay, dollar query equals to MySqli underscore query dollar this arrow connection comma dollar SQL, and now we can write here query, then it returns number of rows. If dollar count equal to 1, so it will return already exist. Already exist. Already exist. Else return okay. Still not okay. So this is a verification of email existence of email address in our database. So if it is not invalid, not already exists, so it will simply okay. Fresh. So you can see here it's okay, means everything is good. So for this video this is enough. Meet you in the next part.